Hi Sturgis High School, my name's Michelle McNamara and I'll be your professor of public speaking this semester. This class will meet every Wednesday morning from 8 until 9:30, and then the other half of the class will meet in kind of a hybrid fashion, so you'll be doing a lot of work in our online Canvas classroom, so it's 50-50 essentially. Glen Oaks had to adjust our fall schedule due to some conflicts on campus, and I am not able to be at Sturgis High School for that very first Wednesday we're supposed to meet. But the good news is I put everything online, including this video, and you'll be able to find your way through our entire welcome week, which includes the syllabus. You'll be able to read about my rules and my regulations. One of the biggest rules you need to pay attention to is that I do not accept late work, not for any reason. If there's a serious hospitalization and you can provide documentation of that, I can be a little bit flexible or at least look at the situation. Otherwise, Saturday at midnight, all of your work is due. I've had my own children in this class. I have had students that I absolutely loved and adored. I've even had coworkers, and the rules are the same for absolutely everyone. Midnight on Saturday is when things are due. If you wake up on Sunday morning and you think, oh crap, I forgot to do my homework, that's okay, you can still do it, but you'll be doing it for no credit because credit ends at midnight on Saturday. So keep that in mind, and you'll see that as you read through the syllabus. This week, there are 3 things you'll need to do. Number 1, log into the Canvas classroom, look around, be thankful that you don't have to see me on Wednesday morning first thing, so use that time wisely and make sure you're looking through our Canvas classroom. Step 2, read through the entire syllabus. I know they're boring, they're all the same, but read through the whole thing so you can bring any questions that you might have to our Wednesday class session, because it's important that we start off with a really strong foundation. And then number 3, and you'll like this one the least, you have a couple of discussion questions you'll have to do every single week. And so the first one, discussion question, welcome A, is just type it in. You know, my name is so-and-so, whatever. That's not a big deal. Welcome week B, you're not gonna like. That one requires you to self-record to YouTube. And so it's essentially just a very basic YouTube video, but for someone that maybe hasn't uploaded a video to YouTube before or hasn't even accessed YouTube a lot, it could get a little tricky. So if you're struggling with it, just do a Google search of how to set up a YouTube account or how to upload my first video to YouTube. If you're worried about safety and security, as soon as the video has been graded and the week deadline is ended, you can remove it. And only those that have the actual hyperlink will be able to find that video because it's so specific to this class. So if you have a major issue with that, let me know, because it is a component and a requirement of this class, and so you may have to look at maybe taking something else this semester. Otherwise, that YouTube video and the Welcome Week A, as well as the quiz, are due. It could be a quiz, it could also be a homework assignment, but it's all due Saturday at midnight. And then write down any questions, as I said, so that you can bring them to class on Wednesday of next week. So it brings me to next week. I will be there next Wednesday morning, bright and early at 8 o'clock. We will go through any questions you had over the syllabus or the Welcome Week material, and then we'll start our preparations for our first formal speech, which will be an introductory speech about yourself. You can find the rubric and details in our online classroom, but I apologize again for not being able to be there this Wednesday. It was not my fault, but I do still feel bad, and I will see each of you on Wednesday for our hybrid public speaking class starting next week. I do also have a section that meets on Mondays. You have to go to the one that you registered for, but you can catch me in the hallways on Monday mornings if there's an urgent question as well. All right, I'll see you next week.